Welcome back everybody to my channel Chess with Ralph. It's about time to get another game going. Yesterday was a quick game when the opponent pretty much blundered after 5 moves. They lost their knight and we just attacked. Anyway, let's get this rolling and let's see what game we get today. Alrighty, we received our opponent. Let's do our regular d4. And like in the previous game, let's do c4. The Queen's Gambit. They accept it. Now we got 2 options, actually more than 2. 1, 2, and 3. Basically taking a hold of the center. So we can also, as an alternative, you could give it a check with the idea to get it back. But they would, however, attack the pawn. Okay, let's play conservatively. Let's go e3. Just create a solid center. And we're actually attacking the pawn at the same time. Opponent is attempting to. So let's counter this pawn, which they use for protection. Now let's see what happens. Our goal is to attack it. They could also take me, which would reinforce. I could either take here or here. From my experience, when I've been doing some research on this Queen's Gambit, this pawn that we sacrifice, we'll get it back. So one way or the other. There's no real good way to protect for them. Alright. Now they are reinforcing here. So, okay, now let's think about this. If we take, they take. We attack the bishop. In order to protect this pawn, you can also do different. Take, take. Our knight goes here, attacking the bishop and this guy. Yeah, let's take. I think he's already getting the pawn back. So this should work. Attacking both pieces at the same time. And we've got our bishop aiming at c4. Let's see what happens. Usually for black, it's probably better to just let it go. Just don't even bother to. Okay. That's another way. So if I take, they take back. I could then go here. Attack it again. There will be one alternative. Another alternative would be go here right away. And basically attack it with 3 pieces. I think they will be able to. Yeah, let's. It's either this or this. Yeah, well, let's just simplify. So we're attacking with 2 pieces. So we're getting the pawn back. Okay. Can do this. Let's think about it again so we don't blunder something. They go down here. And we just take. Okay. That should work. Now we got those two bishops free, aiming. That's usually very powerful. Let's see what happens. It's Friday. Great day. I think everybody's enjoying it. So hopefully have some good plans for the weekend. We are having rain in Hawaii today, believe or not. Okay, opponents is taking their time. They're trying to figure this one out. I would say that, by the way, this rook here in the back is kind of hanging. If I could get my queen here and attack it, that would be nice. Could have done it probably earlier. I didn't even see it. But right now, by the queen being here and going after certain pieces, I want to hang out with my queen as well, just to not create some kind of weak spot. Okay, so we are taking the pawn back. We could now actually even consider giving a check. They block. That would not work. Because the opportunity with this rook is gone, probably. There's too many pieces guarding this c6. But okay, so let's just develop our knight and then castle. Alright. Now that looks like tactics. No, it's not tactics, unfortunately. I could go here, give them attack the queen. Is there some tactics here? Let's see. If I go here, they just take. And we take here. Oops. No, that doesn't work. I could castle, and I could just go after their queen. The castling is always an option, safe. I should probably stick to the principles. However, their queen is asking for an attack a little bit. So why don't we just... Actually, no, we can't. Because if we move this, they will take this guy here. Okay, let's just castle then. The safest option. Now we're gonna attack the queen. They have to move somewhere, so they have to figure it out. Okay, that's a blunder. Not blunder, but we take here, and then we get the queen. If they don't pay attention. So we got the knight. We are 3 points up. Let's see what happens. And once they move the queen now, which is under attack, I think we'll just take the other bishop, which will force them to take with the king, and then they will losing the, and it's a fork even. Okay, let's just take this, And now we got fork as predicted. So we go here, check, and queen. That should be the end of the game. We are taking the queen, and it's just too much loss. We are already 3 points up. Okay, they just resigned. Alright, that was relatively a quick game as well. After 60 moves. But let's review. Let's look at the analysis. Okay, let's see what the computer says. Wow, 93.3. And a steady, very steady rise. So as you see, taking the pawn that the black opponent did not help them. Just helped us develop our pieces. In an attempt to get the pawn back, we were just shoving our pieces towards the center. Wow, 50-50. If I could get this elo, I'll be very happy. But that's just an evaluation based on this game. Anyway, let's just review this game. This one was interesting but quick. I'm hoping for longer games just to go a little bit into deeper. But we'll get there. Once the elo goes up, we'll get more difficult players. Even this one was a good game too. But anyway, let's review. So this is fine. It's fine to take. It's not like a mistake. But they should probably just let it be. Don't try to defend this pawn. Computer already give us a little advantage, 0.7, just because they are trying to protect their pawn. Because they are weakening now, opening the pawns here. You cannot defend the pawn anyway, so there's no point. See, we are already 1.8 up. So this was correct. Okay, so the computer wanted me to go here instead. I kind of felt like this is better because I attack both at the same time. But okay. But okay. So they reinforced with the queen. We took, which was fine. Yeah, basically the computer wants the opponent to get out of this and allow me to take either or. Just allows me to... See, defending it at all costs, just forget about this pawn. If you take this pawn, that's fine, but don't defend it like to death, because you are gonna be creating a situation that doesn't work for you. So now they have to go here. I move my... This is all good. See, they move they make all those moves with the queen, right? Look how many times the queen move. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5 coming soon. But anyway. So we castled. This is not a bad move. I guess the computer doesn't like when you put the knight on the side, either or here. It's kind of, it's not the best position for knight. You want to go towards the center with your knight and forward, just to make it more powerful. Now we are castled, we are safe, and we are starting to attack the weaknesses. In this case, the queen is just asking for it. See, this was a nice capture. They gave us very clear tactics, not even tactics, just you take what's available. And here the good old fork, which we saw before it happened, right? So this is from the book. When you give a check with a queen fork, it doesn't get much better than this. Anyway, I'm gonna go back now to the full screen and let's discuss. Back to the full screen. This was an interesting game just to show you the queen's gambit accepted. When the black takes the pawn, that's fine, just don't hang on to it. Let it go and develop your pieces. In general, from what I was learning from my books here, I mentioned the other day, development is number one. You want to get your pieces out as quickly as possible, castle to be safe, and be ready for the battle. The more you move your pieces around, left and right, back and forth, while the other pieces are staying on the back rank, you're not helping anything. You want to get your army out. Forget defending the pawn, bring out 3-4 pieces, losing them in the meantime, and you still lose the pawn anyway. Just take the pawn if you want to, and then move on. So that's my advice for this game. I hope it was helpful. If you find this helpful and you learned something, please give me your like or subscribe or give me a comment. Anything is great for me. I appreciate your feedback, and I will see you at the next game. Thank you very much. Enjoy your weekend, and bye-bye.